That I wanted to find a chemical synthesis, and I know what the chemical is, and I know that I want to find it in the journal Org Synthesis, Organic Synthesis. It's a repeatable synthetic procedure journal, basically. Very solid, good stuff for synthetic chemistry methodology. So if I want to find it, then what I would do is I would go hit up SciFinder, and you can access SciFinder here, and just click this link. And then it will complain, and that's fine. You just then click it again, and it'll take us to here, the chemistry database. And if you're a first-time user, you go click register now. If you're a veteran, you click veteran user, you go click here. And hopefully you won't have that. I don't know what that is. Then you log in, and you should be ready to go. Now, we're going to go look for a specific chemical structure. Now, what you're going to be synthesizing in lab is a compound called hexaphenylbenzene. So we go ahead and draw that compound. Hexaphenylbenzene, so the core is benzene. And then hexaphenyl, sounds like it should have 6 phenyl groups, 6 aromatic groups coming off of it. There. And yeah. Alright. So we know this is exactly the compound we want to look for. So we're going to go ahead and look for the structure. We're going to do an exact search. And click OK. And that would put search. And it's making some science here. You can see. All right. Now it comes back with all of these different things. And, you know, they're all slightly different. It's only helpful really if they have references. And these little guys right here, these are the references. That's only got one reference. Plus, it makes this. Who knows why? And then you go down here and you can see, oh, there's an isotopically labeled one, the C13s. Not really what you want to do. Fortunately, up here, there's a ton of references, 326 different references. This little icon here shows it's commercially available. If you wanted to, you could go buy it. But you don't want to because you're poor and you work in a poor person's lab, and you're going to make it. So here's another little reactions. So you go ahead and click on that. And you're going to make it. Hexaphenylbenzene is going to be your product, so you go get all those reactions. And then once again, you have a huge collection of different things in it. And let's say you didn't know the reference. I just told you to go and find a procedure to make this compound. Then you'd have to go through here and try to find something that was more or less conducive to 2-3 hour lab periods. So something that takes 24 hours is definitely not conducive. So you can see down here these conditions. Something like this that generates a mixture of stuff, probably not conducive to what you want to do either. You want something that goes in a nice, neat single step. Plus, if you look down here in these conditions, these funny little numbers usually mean some specialty catalyst. And if you click on it, you can see that's kind of a funny looking iridium catalyst. Not sure exactly where it's from or what it does, but I can assure you we're not going to be making it. So we want something more simple, and you could probably find something in here if you keep looking. This looks like a simple titanium. Is inexpensive, but 10% yield? No. In any regard, I already told you you're going to look for it in the specific journal Organic Synthesis. Okay? So you can do, basically you can refine it, or you can analyze it. So there's a refine button up here. This is more refining based on structure. The analyze has a drop down, analyze by, and you can actually analyze it by the journal name. You click on journal name and you can see a bunch of places where this was made. Apparently this was made in Hoboken for some reason. And you have a bunch of other things. Organometallics, you can be assured that there's some funny catalysis going on there, and then a few of these things. But we know where we're going. We want organic synthesis. And so we look through here and see if we can find an organic synthesis paper. And there it is, organic synthesis. Click and apply. And then, boom. Make this, combine these two together, make it, and that's in that solvent right there, so awesome. Let's go ahead and check it out. Link, copy it. No, that link is actually to this page. We're going to view reaction detail. That's very specific. And get full text. And it's loading. Get it, UTD, or HTML. That seems probably, I'd tend to go for the HTML if it's available because it drops you right in here. Organic synthesis is great, and hopefully you went to lecture because it's not gonna, this video is not gonna help you any further than this, but that is essentially how you go and search using SciFinder.